When I have friends come over for a visit who may not ever have been off-road in a Jeep before and who want to try it out, my go-to trail is the Vulture Mine Run. It's a fairly easy level 5 out of 10 on the OnX trail rating app that has some spectacular desert cactus views and enough bumps to keep things interesting for the novice wheeler. Straight out Highway 60 towards Wickenburg, then make a left-hand turn at the Morristown Post Office and follow this short paved road to the trail beginning. It's not well marked, but there is a good air down point just after exiting the road onto what is part of the riverbed of the Hassayampa River. You'll want to air down there even though the riverbed is almost always dry because it's very sandy. However, in the short monsoon season, it can also be very wet, so do check the weather forecast. From the air down point, proceed across the river of sand through a closed but always unlocked cattle gate. We just passed through the gate of the Vulture Mine Trail. Now we'll come back from over there. So basically you go a counterclockwise loop.
That guy coming our way?
Yep. I'll pull over and let him by.
He can let us by.
Thanks. The thing I really like about Arizona is you've got trails like this literally out your doorstep. There's a guy with a YouTube channel and he lives in the Dallas and Fort Worth area, and he's got to drive a couple of hours to a off-roading park, kind of like an amusement park for jeepers, you know.
I think we passed something like that on the way out here. Remember them big rocks they had to land and all those guys are waiting to get on it?
Yeah.
That probably was it. There's many times I've gone over things and gone really slow and gone. I go over, it's like there was not even an obstacle there almost. It's just so easy, almost effortlessly over some of these.
So you think it's more of a deal than the Jeep does?
Yeah. This trail is rated a 5 out of 10 on OnX Off-Road app, which 5 is beyond SUV territory, but not by much. I mean, I wouldn't ever take your vehicle on this. No way.
Yeah, I've seen a couple I wouldn't have wanted to.
Like this right here would be a little bit of a challenge for your vehicle. But the Jeep goes over it like it's not even there.
Mainly because of the length.
Yes, most definitely. Again, the advantage of the two-door. Doing okay, Atlanta?
Absolutely. I have fun.
I can go slower if you like.
No, I'm good.
She's probably saying speed it up, like a lot of rocks and even a mountain maybe.
Yeah.
And Elise and the kids went over there walking, and they got these thorns in the bottom of their shoes.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a pair of needle nose pliers in the glove compartment here in the center console for a reason. They have a term called desert pinstriping.
Oh.
If the vehicle's real dusty and you drive by some of these thorny bushes, you'll hear a shh as it goes across the surface, you know. Most of the time they don't do any damage at all, but they look terrible until you wash the dust off. It's like you got all these scratches everywhere. The 2021 came out with a camera on the grill, the front grill, which would come in real handy because a lot of times you'll come up over a rise where your nose will be way up in the air and you can't see anything. So the standard Jeeping thing is you got to kind of lean out the window to see what's in front of you. You'll really like all the Saguaros. I mean, this trail has lots and lots of, there's one whole forest of them that just, big old huge family and extended members. cactia there. Last month they had all kinds of blooms on them. They come up with red blooms.
That's what Bo was talking about, that he planted in front of his house. It's the Loa.
If you see something you want me to stop to take pictures of, I can certainly do that. This is the whole forest right here, which is really cool. You got the jumping on one side and the saguaros on the other side of the road.
They're all the way up there too, huh?
Oh yeah. Those saguaros, it takes them a couple of 100 years to get to that point.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're very long lived.
And think about back when there was no vehicles. They went across this in horses.
Oh, wagons and the wooden wheel wagons were. Yep, absolutely.
And you can't deflate them.
No.
Do you ever see any animals?
Usually midday like this, not.
No.
If you were out here in the early morning, you know, just after sunrise, you'd see them, and sunset. They come out when the sun's not.
What's out here?
Just about everything. Javelina, wild pigs, mountain lions.
Oh wow.
I was thinking coyotes.
Lots of coyotes. Of course, lots of snakes and scorpions and centipedes and all of that stuff. The desert bugs. The bighorn sheep are quite common.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much you name it from a desert standpoint. A lot of them are transitory. The bighorns they come down in the winter, and let's see, where am I going to go here for these guys? Thanks.
I guess it's easier for them to get over.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, this would be a tough one here.
This one would not be a good one for your vehicle. For this, not that big a deal. A little bit of a challenge, not much.
You would ever do this by foot?
I've never seen anybody out here with hiking it. But that doesn't mean you could certainly do it. Be a long.
I was going to say, it'd be kind of silly with this type of rocks and everything. It's too easy to twist your ankle and everything else.
Be a long, hot trip, though. This right here is part of the. You want to get out and. I mean, there's this, and there's a couple of things down in the canyon if you want to look at it.
Okay, get out and check this.
Sure. Let's see, we go through the gate. See what I mean about being polite and nice?
Yeah, it is.
What's the purpose of this gate?
Cattle.
You just never know where they're going to be. They got free range out here too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I
Have
appreciate
fun.
that. I'll do the same for you sometime.
Got it.
All right, all right. Now this is the little forest I was talking about. I mean,
This
look
is pretty.
how many of them there are. You want to get out and stick it out the window or whatever? You'll enjoy this video though. It's like you're driving. That's the video right there.
Oh yeah.
And it's 4K, so it's all like you're there. You know, put on a big screen. Well, that's so when you come up over a rise, somebody doesn't meet you the other direction.
No, I meant what? American, of course. Do they each have their own?
Yeah, the Arizona flag.
Oh, okay.
It has us, yes, going that way.
Oh, Winslow, you'd have to stand on the corner.
Yeah, that's way up on I-40.
Does anybody maintain these trails?
Nope.
Or is it what it is?
It is what it is. Mother Nature maintains them when they flood.
When it rains.
The wash, yeah.
It's amazing that can do that out here in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go up there and hug him, honey.
Get up there in the middle of that. We are off on 9052. Big guys, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
It's interesting how the arms are way up near the top, too.
Uh-huh.
This is a really pretty view here, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see the road going left to right, just above that first ridge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and that's the road we came in on.
That's a dozer.
It is.
Oh yeah, he's got a tank on the front of it. A water tank.
Thank you. So they call these hills gatekeepers. They kind of design them into the off-road trail system so they don't have to come retrieve people because they got stuck. If they figure if you can make it up this, you could probably make it up the rest of the hill, you know.
Oh, okay. So if you're going to get stuck, you might as well get stuck in the very beginning so you don't have to go
yeah. It's kind of like this
them.
shelf right here.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of designed to figure if you can make it over that, then you can make it over the rest of it.
That's a good idea.
I think so.
It really is, yeah.
We then headed on down the hill, passed through the trail entry gate, and across the sandy river bottom before airing back up and then rejoining the paved road into town. It was my friend's first time wheeling, and this route made for a good orientation. I hope you enjoyed this ride-along adventure of the Vulture Mine Trail in Arizona. See you next time.